Hi, this is Cecilia from Tarot by Cecilia, and today is Friday, November 13th, 2015. Happy Friday the 13th, everyone. Today, our tarot card of the day is the Eight of Cups. And, this is very interesting. It comes from the Steampunk Tarot, and I think today we need to speak about the things that we can and cannot do, all right? Sometimes we get a little too caught up in things that we have absolutely no control over. You do not always have choices. Remember that. Sometimes it's best to think about the things that you can do something about and work on those. And the Eight of Cups tends to be a representation of moving on. There is some of that going on. There is, for the most part, for everyone, forward movement that has been taking place since mid-October. So I really like this, that we're starting to leave more things behind us. Each day that passes, there's a lot going on here. I actually am going back a little bit to yesterday too, because we had Mr. Punch trying to divvy everything up yesterday. All right, so today it's oh, here's all this stuff here, and what am I to do about it? Sometimes you have to remember there's only one of you, and if you can't fix it at the moment, leave it be. Don't dwell on it and let it consume every moment of your day. Put your time to good use with what you can do. This is most important to remember because eventually, if you stop and you really reflect over things that have happened in your life, didn't they eventually dissipate somehow, some way? They went away, or something happened, or there was an outcome. Something happened. Now, I'm not saying to totally neglect things in your life, but what I'm saying is don't stress yourself out over what you actually can't fix at the moment. So, at a later date, you can always return to an issue when the universe is a little more cooperative and is starting to show you signs of movement in that area. That's really the best way to handle it. So now, also for many of you, and I sort of mentioned this a minute ago, is that, when you go way back to 2012 and look at how far you've come, your life is in a very different place now. And all of that stuff is behind you. It's behind you. There's just really where, you can't maybe quite see the future yet, but you're moving on. And this is good. This is a card of moving on, but I also feel the need to, mostly remind everyone today not to beat yourself up over, trying to fix everything at one time. There's a time for everything, so it will all come about eventually. So, with that being said, I want to thank you for listening today, and I'll see you here tomorrow. And as always, have a great day.